All systems go! Welcome to Intra Gaming with your host Jackie and
DK 3D Nights.
And as always, we're going to have a great game. So please note, if you wonder why is it silent, it's because we didn't want to blow your eardrums. And also at the same time,
also we have to make special room for our special sponsors, Jack in the Box. Thank you. No, I'm joking.
Jack in the Box. Thank you for sponsoring this video. And yeah, YouTube loves you. By the way, please note, we are now trying to fix everything, and I think everything is fixed. The reason we are doing this show right now is because people are going to school. That and also I come from work. So I decided to do it.
I think it's actually my fault because we were going to do this earlier. And, like, I had floor people come in and install flooring.
Oh, not exactly. I was planning to do it at this time anyways, because...
Well, originally you told me, like, 12:30. And so then I messaged you at 12:40. And I didn't hear back from you, so I assumed we were going to get everything.
Alright, let's continue our great adventures of enslaving humanity. No, of taking over the world. Sorry, not enslaving humanity. What are you talking about enslaving humanity? We are not the Caesar's Legion.
I didn't say that.
We are the NCR. No, I'm joking. We are the Commonwealth. The Minutemen. That is a military militia. Killing people for fun. Oh no. Never mind. Scratch that.
Scratch what?
The killing people part, the killing part. Fun.
I'm pretty sure, like, that was the plan.
Oh. Damn it. Get rid of our minds. Ah.
The chat over here. Full screen video. There we go.
Video playing? Oh, alright, cool. As long as that's happening, I don't mind. Because last time it was driving me crazy. And it scared me. Please note, this is going to be a second delayed because I didn't on latency. That's what happened last time. Latency crashed on me.
That's okay, because they can dance. They can dance if they wanna, they can dance if they can. You can't be a friend of ours who can dance. Anyway, I'm sorry. You have no idea how much of that song I've listened to.
Please load. Please load game. Please load all the mods. The biggest...
Loading all the mods if you can. Load all the mods if you want to. Can't be a friend of mine unless you have the mods.
The biggest fear is today Bethesda updated Fallout. I'm not sure it's today or some time ago, but please note, I hope Bethesda didn't break everything.
Bethesda broke everything.
If they did break everything, I'm going to sue them for breaking my life. Anyways,
well, I'm pretty sure that they don't answer to you, unfortunately.
Damn it. I like to offer us a kind of full grade. Okay, it's loading. It's loaded. And yeah, drugs, everything is now working. Now all we need... Oh wow, there's a man up there. Oh wow! There's a settler up there holding a rifle. Shoot her! I'm joking. But that's cool. That's an upstairs house. That's so freaking cool.
So violent.
That's so cool that they're evolving. I can't believe our settlers are such great people. Without them, I don't know where will I be without them.
Probably happier in a retirement house.
Maybe. Okay, right now let's see how our other settlement, our next capital city doing. I'm 100% sure they are loving it. Sunshine Thin. 5 people. More than 5 people. I want 1 million. Alright. So apparently we need we need to see whether we can repair all our stuff, because apparently we are running out of supplies. Aluminium, we're running out of another essential goods and services. But Pier itself, I got it. So I think I'll go to Diamond City and get some aluminium, right?
Sure.
That's
Or we could probably just buy some. Obtain some from particular places.
we can do that. We could do that.
You tend to be against that for some reason, so I don't know.
Yeah. We need to fix society, that's why. Society cannot wait without being fixed. And Diamond City has a lot what we need. Including the armories, guns. But we tend not to buy that, because we are cheap here.
Hey, no shame in taking vacations again. Solomon's been the Yeah, it's true. I got shot in the ass last year. True story.
Wait, I like one person said it's true. I got shot in the somewhere.
I suppose we can do business.
Buttocks. Okay.
Sure.
Oh my.
Let's take a look.
Just don't call it junk.
Why do you want to look? Jackie, why do you want to look? You said someone got shot in the buttocks, and now I hear something about you wanting to look at it.
What? No.
Yeah, misunderstanding, but
A little bit. I need to have this gear so that I can build more stuff. More steel. More steel guns. We need to, we need to help our citizens. Is this a steel tray? Yes, aluminium. Take it. I don't care. Take the telephone. Anything that gives me aluminium works. Steel. Yeah, steel. But I have enough steel, so that's fine. Aluminium, aluminium, aluminium. I think that's it. Oh my goodness. Why can't I run?
Hey.
Awaiting your command.
I think you need someone to carry you.
Yeah. Shit. Should take the instant pistols. And you take this pistol. Oh wow, I have so much of piper ammo. I must try to get rid of some of them by shooting it.
Did you say Piper ammo?
Sorry, pipe ammo. Pipe pistol.
Yeah. Because when you say Piper ammo, I'm just visualizing you shooting Piper out of a gun.
Piper is needed to be shot out of it.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's how are we going to take over the world if we don't shoot out of. No, wait. Use her as bullets. Sometimes sacrifices need to be made. Alright, I think I fixed that. I need to get rid of some of the armor I have. I have a dirty delivery post uniform. Get rid of that. Give it to. Why is it so heavy? Wow, it's weight 3. Alright. Flames, right leg. Where is my right leg gone? Okay, I'm confused. That's 0 weight. Pocket tin. Give that away. Alright, I think I'm carrying light
Selling time, selling time. What will we see in selling time?
Increase the brightness on my screen. Little bit. Alright. Tradecraft. Meet Deacon at the church. Did we meet him? Oh, we have recovered the prototype. It's time to return. Oh, it's time to return. Okay, never mind. I'm a bit stupid. we already got the gun, so we can return. And then we had to return to Virgil, because then we have to take over the world. And in order to take over the world, we need to return to them. Right?
Sure.
Then after we'll establish a new colony in Sunlit Drive. Starlit.
In Tamriel.
No. Tamriel, I'll shoot him. That is why I'm not tuning the radio, because I don't want to get involved in helping this Commonwealth right now. Too damn tired for that.
But Jackie, Tamriel needs you.
Never. But first things first, I think we had to return to the... wait, why are we cleansed? Okay, never mind. I am really confused. Alright, return to... There we go. Bingo. The old church. It's kind of funny that we're heading to what's that name? Oh yeah, the railroad. In full body armor. Like,
you're here to free them from their tyrannous ways.
No, we're here to free them from their miserable minds. That's what SJWs do. They destroy their minds. YouTube censors Jackie for talking about SJW. By the way, did YouTube just take away your monetization? No? Just curious.
Why?
Because now YouTube's new policy.
Which policy is that?
Ads will not run below 10,000. Not exactly new, but still.
Oh man, I lost all...
Hello. I lost Chris there. Chris?
Thankfully, I do Minecraft videos, so I actually get, like, positive view things.
Thank God. I only upload once in a while. I wanted to do a big project and upload bench upload videos, but I don't have time. I'm working. Like, if I could bench upload, I could get at least 3,000 views. But
I don't know, quantity isn't always quality.
yeah, it's true. I can't bench upload, because if I bench upload, my quality would go down, and one is I could actually bench upload and make good quality videos if I had the time. That's the problem. There's no time, otherwise I could do that. So this is what I do most of the time, Fallout, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know, you and I still haven't finished that special project of mine yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. Every time I do, something terrible happens. I don't know why.
My special project?
Yeah. I know what special project you're talking about.
What's that?
Review a police game. Right?
I just leave.
No, this was my special project. Which would take about 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, you told me about that special project. Yeah, I remember. Sorry, I got confused. With another special project.
Okay.
So that is one
There's always room for more special projects, right?
Yeah, because there's a lot of special projects to keep in mind. Hello, Deacon. I'm going to kill every one of you.
Me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing. Right?
Did I carry him?
That's one word for it. Deacon
You're always carrying someone.
Or was Dance carrying me while doing everything? While I was...
I'm pretty sure Dance will carry you regardless.
So is any of that true?
Go with Deacon Sly. I'll go with Deacon Sly.
Every word he said was true, and then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon.
I'm gonna kill you all now.
He's never spoken about or lied about
Oh my.
anyone so highly before. Welcome
So
to the
serious.
railroad, agent.
Yes, why so serious? The railroad made me this way. I'll just be, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if I want to join.
If you join us, you'll be putting yourself at great risk. We don't want anyone having regrets later. So I need a yes or no.
What should I do? Refuse to join? Or why should I join? Or join?
You don't need to join.
I'm not interested in joining right now.
Understood. The offer's still open though.
Oh, cool.
Come on, boss. You just gotta join our crew.
Alright. You want me to join your crew? Alright, in heaven, that is.
No, wait till you have a quest to murder them all.
Oh, cool. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. I hate them so much. Sorry. I just don't like the Brotherhood of... sorry, not Brotherhood, the Railroad. I just really want to hunt them
Dance
down.
hears you say that you hate the Brotherhood.
Dance get violent with me. Dance get triggered. Dance loses his mind until I tell him, no, I meant Railroad. Alright, we should take over the world, you know. The world is in need of saving. How do I escape the church? The misery of humanity. Any comments or views?
No
Okay.
comments. Only silence. So I have my live chat on my other monitor while I have you. See, before I had this problem where I'd be watching you full screen, and you know it made it a little harder to read comments. But I found out like YouTube lets you pop out the chat, so I pop out your chat and I put it on my other monitor, and then I just kind of like I try to watch it. My left eye's watching the full screen video, and then my right eye is looking at my other monitor. Does that make sense?
Kind of makes sense, yeah. Interesting setup there.
Yes.
Uh-oh, radiation is dying. I'm dying from radiation. Save me, Virtue. I'm joking. I am always dying from radiation. It's Fallout after all. But actually, I'm just curious. How does the population come back to normal in Fallout? I'm just curious. Do they have
What
children?
do you mean?
I mean, is it possible to have children without any defects in a Fallout universe? That's a big question.
Well, think about it. It happened a long time ago,
To get what you
so
need.
the defects are being minimized, but the ghouls are the defects.
I have the code.
Oh,
Suppose I shouldn't be
Ghoulification
surprised.
is the defect.
You did
See,
get
the
rid
thing
of
is,
them
radiation
all. Not too much of a
basically
leap to
means
take
that
down
probably a
Bush.
lot of people
How'd you
live
manage
very
to get it
short
decoded?
lives.
doesn't mean it can cause. Oh wait, never mind.
You know, cancer and all that. But cancer doesn't really cause any
I've made some
horrific
friends in the
mutations.
Commonwealth.
Just means that
Better
people
you
might be
than
living
me.
shorter lives.
Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation.
Alright, everything has
Need
gone
to
to
build
shite.
a device that will
I don't know why I did
hijack the
Irish accent
signal
there.
the Institute uses to teleport coursers and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience, huh? Good enough.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any
Whatever the man says.
If you can build this device and make use of that code, You should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help.
The Brotherhood can help me, right?
One person, even
Yeah.
you.
I
got
reckon
it
covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For
If
both
you go to
our
the
sakes.
Brotherhood,
And don't you
they'll actually
forget our
like
agreement.
give you a
I've
new
helped
settlement
as
to build
best
all
I
this
can. If you make it in
Oh,
there,
they give you a settlement to
find
build all
that
this
serum.
fancy equipment.
It's my
But
only
it's a
hope
settlement
for ever
that
being normal.
it
you
will have
find
no
it.
population.
Now go
It's kind of
on.
amazing.
Take these.
Oh,
and get
so
to work.
unlike
You do
if
whatever
I do it
takes.
on a
Call on whoever you know to help you.
Minuteman territory, like that, right?
Well, essentially, the idea is you get a special settlement that you could turn into a settlement that you could build things on. But it's basically cleared land. Like, it's like a concrete slab that you
That's
can do whatever you want.
amazing. Unfortunately, I can't take any of the items because this guy will kill me, and I would be forced to kill him.
Well, you can't save him, and then maybe he'll let you in on some stuff.
Glowing sea. Going to the glowing sea.
We need to get out of this radiation.
I know. I am trying to get you out of the radiation. Give me 1 second and let me think. Let's go to our new settlement, our new great settlement, and let's see if everything is going well. Because I don't trust any of the settlements.
Okay.
Do they give materials? That's a bigger question. Build those things.
They give you some stuff I think you can demolish. But if you want, you can actually, like, send someone there to pass supplies to there.
Oh, okay.
That's what I would recommend doing. But that's just something I think would be a good idea, not necessarily the right decision.
Sometimes we have.
It's a theory, a game. I'm sorry.
Oh wow, I'm getting taxes daily. This is so cool. This is why you have to tax daily, not every 3 days. Your citizens need to understand. Without taxation, everything goes to shite.
I mean, there really isn't a difference. You're still getting the same amount of money. You're just getting a small amount every day versus a big payment after 30 days.
Not exactly, but anyway, it's fine. It says freedom.
Well, no,
of
it's the same thing as if your employer gave you a choice of getting a monthly paycheck or a weekly paycheck. It'll be the same amount of money in the end.
It's fine.
If you take the monthly paycheck, it's a lot more money.
Oh well,
So you
it's
do
fine.
have to let it stretch longer. So there are advantages and disadvantages.
No, it's not like that, man. It is a different system. You get the whole tax. I checked it. At 3 days you get 110. In the first day you get 110. There's no difference, man.
Okay. That's really odd.
It's a small balancing issue, but it's perfect for Jackie. That's all. I remember it because I remember doing this long time ago, the taxing part and everything. Because that's what I would usually wait. I would usually wait for the taxes to come in and for me to earn money. Because I'm a stingy person. Alright, so Freedom Radio settlement beacon is on. So everybody's getting recruited, so that's cool. I just wanted to get up to 11 people. So we can, it's improving over that department. Now what? We can ask the Brotherhood now, but right now we'll go and do some adventuring, shall we?
Up to you.
We can go to the Cleansing the Commonwealth. Where it is. Then we can, go go to... Oh no, I'm not going to talk to Desdemona because I don't like her. Alright, we are going to some reservoir.
Meow, 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 meow.
Sorry, it's early morning, so I might tend to yawn. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to kill the stalkers, ghouls. And the ghouls are free! Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Who knows?
They're dead. Ghouls are dead. Who are they? How are you firing? Cease fire! Oh, I see. Never mind. Don't cease fire.
Don't cease fire!
Dead.
I wanted to make a Spaceballs joke, but I can't.
Aim! Fire! Left arm gone. Good job, we did it.
Keep firing! Anyway, I can't finish that joke. That is not YouTube appropriate.
Really? Damn it. Nothing is YouTube appropriate, I rate this is good.
Well, that's a movie reference.
Alright, Jackie, Commander Jackie is here. We're going to kill the beasts. We're going to kill them! Okay, 1, 2, 3, enter the reservoir. Before I even count to 3, I just entered. No tactics! 5 points deducted from window.
$300 fine to Jackie for inappropriate tactic usage.
Shoot the... Damn it! Missed. Right. Uh-oh. Shooting. Nice. Uh-oh. Nice. They're all down. Shoot your right arm. Right arm gone.
Pew pew pew.
This is why you have to always trust your guns. Alright. General Jackie's here. We are here.
General Jackie's here.
We are here to
What
rescue.
amazing things will he do?
Rescue the Minutemen. We are here to rescue the Minutemen from total annihilation.
From the zombies in a random room that in no way touches the Minutemen. Of course. You're right.
The Minutemen cannot die. Oh wow. Good job. I didn't do anything.
Yay!
Level up, doing nothing. By the way, just out of curiosity, never mind. I'm not going to talk politics. Sorry.
Okie dokie.
I was just going to ask, what do you think about private education? But it's too political. And also, there's this dead person. Kill the zombies.
There's an alternative theory. Is that see what some educational people are suggesting is that
oh damn it, how am I missing? Alright, go on, sorry.
to remove
Done.
the idea of like, okay, so when you go to school, the school gets X amount of funding based on your attendance at that school, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was this theory that the money that normally is handed off for your going to school isn't tagged to a specific school like it is right now. Right now, it doesn't matter what school you go to. The funding that you would receive goes to the district, right? It's part of your property tax. The idea is to separate. The suggestion is to separate that out, and you get essentially the parent would get a voucher, right?
Right.
Worth that kid's money that the government would normally give to the school, and then you could take that voucher to any school.
That's a skill they don't teach you.
Even if it's not, you know, in your close area. I'm sorry, someone's calling me. Be right back.
I love that Chris puts the basic ringtone ever on a Nokia phone. No. Alright, that's done. Next up, recover stuff.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Oh, zombies. They attacked me. They ambushed me.
A foxy character was calling my phone. Anyway, so the idea was you would take this voucher that's worth the amount of money that your child is worth to the school, and then that way you choose which school your child goes to, be it private, public, or whichever public you want to go to. And the idea is that the schools would have to entice you to come to their school. And if they're a crappy school, no one would want to go there. They get no funding. They shut down. So the idea is if they want,
even if it's a private school,
it doesn't matter if it's a private school, a public school. It doesn't matter. You could take that funding to any school, be it private or public. Because technically, it is your child's. It is technically your child's educational money, essentially. And the theory behind it is that it removes any kind of blockage of, you know, poor or rich, right? Because, you know, you can go to that rich school. You could go to that, you know, poor. The idea is this also forces schools to try to compete with each other. Even government schools to compete with it, because students are not going to want to go to your school if, say, this actually happened, by the way. There was this Dallas school that had water up to leg height in the classrooms. I want you to think about this. They attempted to have class in a room with water up to your legs.
I won't be shocked because in our school we had that issue. So
yeah, that school got in massively fined.
Really? In our school we don't have that issue. It's given government schools are kind of crap.
I see. Well, that's kind of illegal, actually.
Please.
Here. It's not allowed. Yeah. Highly discouraged.
The only time our school closed down when it came to flooding was the whole grounds was flooded, the whole thing was flooded, crocodiles come out from the canal next door. That's the only time our school closed.
See, I remember my high school closed because the boiler exploded.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so that meant that the school had no power and no running bathrooms.
The citizens started building a farm. Our citizens are doing well, our great citizens, you know, of our Commonwealth.
Yay.
It's not in this area, but it's in the new area. We can get more taxes. I'm now thinking about the money. Why can't I exit? Exit, damn it! Okay, thank God. Right, time to do essential repairs.
Essential.
Indeed. Alright, let's see. Oh my, a lot of essential repairs need to be done. How do I... Oh, repair. Repair. Done! Essential repairs continuing. Left hand.
So, yeah, that's definitely a theory that some people have had to improve the educational system. I have to say, you know, it may not be a perfect system, but it does sound like a new thought. And definitely something worth investigating.
Indeed.
In my over-glorified opinion. So I saw this idea presented by a school teacher, and I didn't really necessarily see any negatives, other than, you know, general distrust for people making right decisions, which I'm not really sure if that should be what should discourage people from that program.
Alright, I think my mines are doing really well because apparently oh, now I don't have aluminium. Damn it! Oh well, never mind. At least I fixed everything almost. Something.
Yes.
All
We
fixed.
built all the things.
But fear itself. Got that.
You have nothing to fear but fear itself.
Imagine a robot is doing that. Instead of our great President Franklin D. Roosevelt, imagine a robot is reciting this. You have nothing to fear. That'll be hilarious.
You have nothing to fear but fear itself.
Error. Self-destruct in 5 seconds. I also noticed something really funny. I think you might know. Our farms are doing so well that apparently we have 29 carrots. What? We have 29 carrots. How much? It doesn't cost much, but it's hilarious. The farms are doing very well. Chris.
Nice.
I'm afraid I'm not much use for the fight anymore.
Get back to the farmland, lady. Get back. Your slavery. Sorry, I had to do that.
Murphy, the mad one.
The carrot farms are doing really well. Just hope it holds up though. Let's see. There is 17 people, 24 food, 40 power, and 44 defense. 24 bits. We have 24 bits? Why so many? Never mind. So we are kind of doing well. We have too many bits now.
It's an interesting issue to have.
Yeah. Okay, our sunshine department is also doing really well. Sorry, our new land that we are doing for the colony. Colony is doing well. This is for the Commonwealth.
Of course.
Wow, Dynasty Warriors, I can't wait for that game to come out. I don't know when is it coming out.
Which one?
The new one, the new Dynasty Warriors, which made Jim Sterling orgasm. Jim, literally.
When you least expect it.
I actually I couldn't believe that Jim Sterling actually loves that game so much. That was hilarious.
I'll be honest with you, I really deeply enjoy that game myself.
Uh-oh, those raiders. Damn raiders. Die, raider, die! Raider dead. Always for our brotherhood. Oh my goodness, don't tell me there are raiders in this area. Roger that, time to change weapons. I'm going to take my trusty pistol. Because I want to kill the raiders so much. I want to make sure that it. Make sure, you know that, Chris?
Of course.
Get some!
How else can you be sure?
I love that they're shooting pistol ammo at me. It doesn't work, comrade. Psycho.
No, that's our only weakness.
I think I had to get a bigger rifle. Give me a rifle. Damn it. To get a shot there, that's why I think I need a rifle. Give me my rifle, hunting rifle. Perfect.
In person.
24 south, eyes front, shooting in the head. Shooting the head, Roger. Dead. This is why I always take my rifle wherever I go.
Pew pew pew.
I must really upgrade my pipe pistol because I have so much of ammo in that. It's not even funny. It is my compensator pipe. I really want to increase it more. It has to be a compensator powerful. Oh, it is compensated and it is powerful. Just that it's a bit not enough. Yeah. Where is the... I don't see it. Oh, I see it. Thank you for pointing the direction. Dance is really good at helping me.
Well, he keeps you safe.
Bye-bye. Next! Come out! Thank you for shotgunning me. Nice. Raiders come. Do nothing but steal stuff. Take away the power core. We took the power core. Power core is taken.
Power core. Your power core is mine.
Alright, we need to raid that raider shotgun shell. Thank you. I have a shotgun, a better shotgun. Alright, ammo. Give me this, give me that. Right, we got some stuff. Apparently this is actually news in our country. It's funny. In our country apparently the wildlife official guns have been stolen. And apparently I don't know why does a wildlife official have T-52 shotguns. Sorry, T-52 machine guns and automatic shotguns. Anyways, never mind, I don't know.
He's trying to hunt bears.
Most probably. I wonder how did it got stolen though. Now criminals have them. Damn it.
Well, you know, sometimes something gets misappropriated.
Maybe. lot of stupid things are happening in my country. I feel like a feminist is taking over child support. What's that? Child protective service or child protection? What do you guys call them in your country?
Child protection.
Oh, okay, same thing. Apparently, a feminist is running that. So, good luck, humanity. I'm not joking.
Yeah, I believe that our legislator just kind of got with us to like send us a letter saying that like child protection services is being like doubled with the amount of investigators.
Here we don't have investigators, we have lawyers, which doesn't make damn sense. Oh! Explosion! Damn, the raiders! When we were talking about that, the raider ambushed us. Damn it! How dare you ambush me, raider! Don't ambush me.
Well, here, you know, we just gotta make sure that the children are safe.
Yeah, here the problem here. Oh, never mind. Here the problem here is government corruption. That's why I'm just annoyed. Like the bigger the government, damn it, radio. I just don't like government corruption in either way.
Understandable.
Because because the problem is the taxes here are so damn high. So including more and more of these BS programs, it's even becoming higher. Make it worse, these people don't do anything but shout. That's what the child protective service in our country are. They don't do anything, they don't rescue the children, they don't even bother. They just want to get money from the government and shout. They're just paid, in my opinion, they're just paid, what do you call, paid SJWs. Paid to shout at reforms. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Because recently I saw something really disturbing in the child protective service that really pissed me off to the point that I want it abolished now. Sorry, I'm really harsh when it comes to certain things that happens in my country. Anyways, back to you.
Oh no. I think you've got it down pretty good.
I don't mind if they are doing, if it's connected with the police, if it was a small department with the police and there were investigators, I wouldn't mind that, but just open a department.
See, mine has nothing to do with investigators.
Why do you call investigators?
No, the investigators do not work for the police.
They don't?
Excellent fallback point.
No.
Oh, okay. That's weird. That means...
Like the police will come to do the... essentially, if they find if the child protection service is needed, they might go to the police to bring them into the process. But you know, essentially, like child protection services are servants of the city or state. I think it's by city.
It's by city most probably.
Or state, who knows?
And the problem is, I don't mind having a child protective service as long as it is doing its job, but here they do nothing but get offended at school teachers when they're having fun activities. They literally says, no, you can't have fun. The child might faint, the child might get... Basically, now I got it. They're the NSA, basically. Our child protective service are the NSA of... not NSA, what's that? NTSB, sorry, NTSB of America.
National Transport Safety Board?
Yeah, or the FSB that, or the other organization, FSB that regulates everything.
Oh no, see the thing is, they complain that things should be more...
Chris, you went out. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you went out for a second.
I finished my sentence.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it. You just said...
What was the last thing you heard me say?
Something about the NSA. Sorry, not NSA, the NTSB. I get confused with those two names.
Oh, the National Transportation Safety Board. I said the...
You went out again. Man, you went out.
I finished my sentence again.
You go out every time. The connection is weird, that's all.
Okay, well, I'll try again. I said, what they do is they make regulations. Well, no, I'm sorry. They don't even make regulations. They complain that there's not enough regulations.
Yeah, basically that's what the NTSB, the Child Protective Bureau is the NTSB of my country. You can't do this because it'll destroy child's life. You can't do this because it might destroy their morals. You can't do this.
Earth. I lost you.
Alright, yeah, I told you, man. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, no. I'm just letting you know that you started talking, and then boom, I heard nothing for like a couple of minutes.
That's the problem I also have. That's the same thing I also had.
Okay.
Like, boom, I couldn't hear.
Okay, so we were having the same issues. Sadness.
I think it's because my connection is kind of slow in the early mornings. I think.
I have no.
Anyways, to be honest, I believe the Child Protective Bureau from where my country is basically the anti-fun unit. That's all I can say. Or the people that get triggered the most.
You know what though? I remember like there was a safety board that came to my elementary, and you know what it did?
What?
It was an anti-fun brigade. They took all the slides out and replaced them with like Fisher-Price plastic slides that slowed you down as you fell.
Okay, interesting.
They took out all the slides and replaced them with Fisher-Price plastic slides, which was kind of insulting. They took all the giant slides out. They safety-proofed everything. They removed all the knots from the ropes. Like there was a obstacle course in our in the playground. It was kind of separate of the playground, and it had at the end it had ropes, right?
Yeah.
And it had knots ever so often, right? Well, the safety thing, they took the knots out, and they removed a place where you could put your feet to help climb yourself up.
Oh, okay.
Because there was a hole in the wood that would allow you to grab footing so that you could climb up a little higher.
Yeah. I actually, I'll tell you something really, really embarrassing and really weird. The person who actually leads the stupid bureau was my law lecturer. So there we go.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
By the way, Child Protective Service is apparently by state.
Yeah.
Here.
State, not city. Okay. Here it is by countries. The whole country, basically. Here we don't have state laws or anything. We are trying to get actually. We are trying to create a federal system, but I don't think people will agree with the system, with the federal system. Because there is a fear that it might become like the US, a divided country. That's what many people here fear. I don't believe it will be divided. But many people in our country hate federalism because they don't have to, they think it's basically breaking the country apart. That's what they believed. It's weird, but most people don't want a federal system, but there is one group of people that do, because they feel the government is hurting them, and hurting their locality, and hurting their culture and other stuff. They are the people who actually do want a federal system. But I don't know how it's going to be. Where is it going to be? Because that particular area wants federal system, the North region. But let's see. I don't think it could work.
You finished or what?
It's too small for our country to have a federal system.
Affirmative.
Really? Maybe you're not as worthless as I thought. Here's your plenty more locations out there.
By the way, we are playing Fallout while talking about
Whenever you're ready
politics
for another
and
op,
government ideology.
you know where to find me.
That's hilarious, right?
I'm ready.
Roger that. Here's the
Right.
data on the location.
Alright, Chris,
Don't
you
come
went down.
back until the op's done.
I didn't say anything.
Alright. It's kind of hilarious that we are playing Fallout and talking about world politics. That's actually hilarious.
Scribe Halen.
Our scribes are pretty excited about what you may be able to recover. I hope you found the artifact.
I hope it didn't bore everybody
Here it
down.
is.
Good job. Hope it didn't give you any trouble. Here, I'll always want more tech, so believe me, I'll never run short of missions. Let me know if you
What I
ever
find
plan
really
another
interesting,
run.
according to the Child Protection Services, Texas doesn't have
Like
an
to hear.
age
Here's the area.
that is old enough.
Careful.
Oh, Texas law doesn't say what age is old enough for a child to stay at home alone. However, adequate supervision is critical to keeping kids safe. An adult caregiver is accountable for the child's care, and inadequate supervision can be a type of neglect. Neglectful supervision.
Well, that's the problem our country have. I do agree with you. We don't have a law that basically says you cannot leave a child alone. Basically, parents, what they do is when they go out for short time, they leave the child alone.
And
then
I think ours is more based on common sense.
Yeah.
For example, it's based on how old is your child, how emotionally mature is your child, and how capable is your child.
Holy hell.
See, instead of creating a law, you're supposed to realize, is your child emotionally capable and old enough to take care of themselves.
That's sweet.
You're supposed to be able to know your child enough to know if it's okay to leave your child alone.
That's true. But the problem in our country is we don't have proper supervision of children. Sometimes the parents leave because they have to go to work. Sometimes they leave because they want to go shopping. Sometimes they leave because because of some other reasons. But they leave, and when they come back, they find their child dead, been eaten by a dog.
An acceptable thing to do.
Yeah, or get blown up to smithereens, because that's happened several times.
Children usually don't blow up in smithereens in cars. They usually die here in cars.
Basically, what if the child tries to cook? That's what in our country we do. Sometimes children tend to cook. They try to cook, and then they put on the gas on high and they blow themselves up. That has happened.
It's less common, but that still falls under to the child's capability.
Yeah, true. Like recently, I think a child got eaten by a dog, and that was like an infant, a 7-year-old infant.
But see, under no circumstance are you allowed to leave a child in a car.
Oh, here it's done all the time, man.
Generally, because so many children die.
Really,
Like,
here,
putting a child in a car, there's a probably 50 chance. There's a very high chance they're gonna die.
it depends on what temperature it is. But here people do leave children in the car.
And usually, people will leave their child in a car, and if it's outside 100 degrees, then the car is going to be several times more hot than that, and the child dies.
Yeah, makes sense. 100 degrees is a lot. Here the average temperature is like about 80, 70 Fahrenheit. I'm trying to, please note I'm using Celsius. So I'll use, let's say 30 Celsius, 32 Celsius. So it'll be like 70, 80. So I'm not sure about Fahrenheit. So I might be wrong.
I'll do a quick check.
Average is 32
It's 30 Celsius, right?
32.
That's 86 here.
So, okay. That's the average. So
32 would be 89.6.
okay, so we'll go to the Predwin and get more what do you call? I think we should get more. We should go to the Predwin and get more.
So a better way to put this is that outside temperature here would in the summers would probably be about 38 to 43 degrees Celsius.
Wow, that's actually hotter than our country. Sometimes it goes up 35, but it depends on what season.
So what like a summer will be like here anyway, would be like between 100 degrees Fahrenheit to 115. 102 degrees Fahrenheit is 38 Celsius.
Yeah.
So if you could imagine 115, let's look what 115 is. 115 is 46 degrees Celsius.
No wonder they will die. At that temperature, anyone would suffer from dehydration or from heat strokes. Heat strokes start about at that amount.
So interesting if that's why we have a law here in Texas. Section 22.10, leaving a child in a vehicle. A person commits an offense if he intentionally or knowingly leaves a child in a motor vehicle for longer than 5 minutes, knowing that the child is younger than 7 years of age and not attended by an individual in the vehicle who is 14 years of age or older. And that's assuming nothing
Bravo
happens to the
6-4,
child. Like the
report
child's
to Armor
fine.
Bay 2. Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
So now you're probably wondering, why 7?
Or you have technical
Yeah, I know why
documents,
7.
perhaps?
They're too young.
Because, yeah, well, the thing is, once
some
they're
technical
older than
documents
7,
for you.
they know
And
to
they're
open
in
the door
wonderful condition as well.
True.
Excellent work.
and not die.
Here are the
Because, as I
capsules
believe,
promised.
the car gets
Remember,
hotter,
the
and so
Commonwealth
the
is an
temperature
almost
inside the car will
unlimited
become
source of
hotter
technical
than it is
documents.
outside.
Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
So, generally it's very common for children to suffer heat exhaustion or heat stroke in the matter of minutes, leading to permanent disability or death.
I don't think really heat stroke can cause. I know it can cause death, but I don't know if it can cause permanent disability.
Come back when you
Apparently,
decide
according to the
take your
Child
duties
Protection
more
again.
seriously.
Heat strokes, also known as hypothermia, can cause shock, seizures, irregular heartbeat, and heart attacks, as well as brain, liver, and kidney damage.
What the hell? Okay, that's new. I actually thought you can only. Basically, you can only die.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced
Oh, no.
that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here
I,
because of a unique energy
as someone who's had a
created by
heat stroke,
Paladin Dance's
I assure you,
according to our scribes.
like
Leading
after you've had a
indicated
heat
level of
stroke,
technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment
for
this
a very
information
long
came to
time,
light,
your body cannot
our
even
mission
handle the
became
most
clear.
lightest heat.
The Institute and
Like,
everyone
your
responsible for the creation of the sins must
ability
be
to resist
eliminated
heat
at all costs.
decreases for
To
like,
accomplish this
I don't
goal,
know, a
we
long
need to
time.
locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes
Now,
meticulously searching the Commonwealth.
I do tell you that the effects of that
The only
suck.
logical explanation.
Yeah.
is that
This
they
guy's
fall
talking
on the
about
ground.
what's he talking
That's
about?
where
Something
we need your help.
about taking over the world, about killing stuff. Your lucky day. I'll just say your lucky day.
Well, guess what? This is your lucky day. I have a
So
way
interesting
inside.
enough, do you know what our
message is
Child
without the
Protection
means to
Service
make
does
it
here in
work.
Texas?
Perhaps we should pool our resources to
children.
achieve our common goal.
They do a lot more than that. They investigate
Indulge me
reports
for a
of
moment
abuse
by
and
satisfying
neglect
my
of children,
curiosity.
provide services
Tell me
to
why
children
you're
and
so
families
eager
in
to
their
get
own
to the
home,
Institute.
placing children in foster care, providing services to help youth in foster care successfully transition to adulthood, and help children get adopted.
Alright, let's move on and let's talk about game. Let's just focus on the game.
Well, we have no one in chat, so now we're just like humoring each
Am I
other.
boring you, Knight?
We'll just talk. Let's just focus on the game. I think we're going too much now.
Well, no, this is merely droning over, I guess.
Let's just play the game. It's fine. So it says the mystery for the Brotherhood of my wife. I just for my son.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own
Yes,
ends.
they prey on the
Together,
weak.
We'll make them pay for their
Yes, let's kill them.
call ahead.
Let's do this for the
Report to the
Empire.
airport.
Wrong
and get to
game.
work on your project right away.
Definitely wrong game.
For the Empire, Elder. For the Empire, purge the Xenos, purge the mutants. Da, 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 da. Sorry, I had to do that for a second. I just went a little bit crazy for a second. Sorry.
No.
I really like when I was going da 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 da. A person says, "Hold your fire." Don't go insane right now, Jackie. You have work to do. Gosh. What to do? Sometimes you have to go crazy. Sometimes. I really wish you can fly the Prigwin. That's what I ever wish for. Like that
Maybe
would
one day.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Like Fallout New Vegas 2, flying the prig wing. Captain, where should we go? Fly! Then it'll be a new version of what's that game? The other game we play? Guns of Vigarious.
Yes.
It'll be Guns of Vigarious 2.
I'm very
The search for more money.
What sort of data our spies will discover.
Search for more money.
The Commonwealth is a.
No, it's gonna be like this. Part 1. The philosophy of microtransaction. Then it's search for more money. And then the chambers of destruction. I don't know. Just making up as it goes.
Do you have any idea where I can find more of them?
Offices, laboratories, military bases. Almost any pre-war.
Oh, I realized I was doing something stupid. I forgot what's our mission. What was our mission again?
I have no idea. I am like so far in the past.
Yeah, something about taking over the.
Also, I can't hear any audio anymore from the game.
Oh, really? Thanks for telling me that.
Well, it happened a long time ago, and I realized there's no quick, easy way to fix that, so I just figured I would just deal with it.
Done. I'm just thinking what to do. I can't remember the quest now. Were we supposed to talk to him?
Location is a potential treasure trove
Were you?
of technical information.
Oh my gosh, I can hear the audio again. You fixed it. What did you do?
Safes.
I destroyed the
And
universe.
anywhere
That's what I
else you
did.
suspect documents would be stored.
Oh,
Have you had
cool.
any luck finding any yet?
We should destroy the universe more often then.
Something about research patrol. No,
Never mind. I gotta go.
Very well then.
I'm confused. What did he want me to do again? He told me to brief somebody. Something about taking over the world, right?
Is that really what he said?
That's what I think he said. I think.
You said some nonsense about taking over the world, but I thought you were joking.
I couldn't understand. What does he want me to do again? I'll talk to him one more time.
Who are you? Who gave you the quest?
Knight. We're pouring every resource we have into the signaling.
Something about. I asked him to help me, but now I don't know what.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Now he's saying I'm too busy to speak.
You're doing a research patrol. I think you're supposed to go meet up with the patrol.
Oh, I think I know what. I must talk to Proctor Ingram.
100% efficiency.
To start the. I'm not going to do the patrol. No, I'll do the research patrol a little bit, but to what? What's that again?
What are you trying to do?
To build the super weapon, to the teleportation.
Oh, the molecular level.
Yeah. I hope you.
Yeah, you just.
I hope it's like taking over the world part, right? Is that the one? Yeah, talk to Proctor Ingram. Alright, we go to the airport. Oh, I got a better idea. Instead of just doing that, I can just basically get on the what do you call the ships, the helicopters, the pilots, right? I just can't remember what you call them, so I'm just gonna call them helis. Oh no, vertibirds. Never mind. Alright, Captain, we're going down. That would be sexy to get on the vertibird. Really, that's it? A dark screen? A dark screen? That's all? Damn it, I thought it would be more than that. Never mind. We're here.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
I wonder how she lost her legs and arms. That's a bigger question.
She tells you the story when you first talk to her.
I forgot. What is the story?
I believe something fell on her legs and crushed them.
Like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Alright, Proctor.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
It takes over the world. I'll just say teleport.
No, it teleports to the...
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead.
Impressive, right? You know your stuff. I like to say admiring the enemy. Shall I say admiring the enemy? You know your stuff.
You definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
What, the airport has it? That's cool.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
You don't have that? That's it? Okay, so where should we get the signal interceptor?
I believe you build it.
Oh. Damn it. Now where do we build it? That's a bigger question.
At the airport. Like, you have a settlement now at the airport.
Inaccessible. Why is it not letting me go to the warehouse? No, I can't do that because the idiot hasn't opened it.
Oh god. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
What's her problem?
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kel's gonna have me doing 100 push-ups.
Okay, how do I get in now? Your question. Right, alright, I'll just see what mission. Build that thing. Alright. Ding! Ding! Inaccessible.
Maybe you should talk to her about building the thing.
And gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
No, she's not helping me now.
Proctor.
Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Maybe it's upstairs. Who knows?
Okay. What's the name of the quest? I'll look it up.
The molecular level.
Molecular level?
Yes. I'm gonna kill now everybody because they irritated me. Why is it not letting me in? Am I a terrorist? It's inaccessible. By the time you search it up, I'll do the research project. I really want to kill some people now. It's frustrating that this thing is not working. Never mind, I have to do a little bit of show. Oh no, never mind, I can't access the freaking warehouse! Oh, never mind, I found it. Never mind, it wanted me to come all the way here. For some reason. Found it, Chris, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh well, I'm just going to, you know, break all this stuff. So, okay, what did they want me to build? Yeah, you know. Building.
You have to build the teleporter thing.
Well, at least they gave us an empty lot.
Yeah, you have an empty lot to build with.
Fun. Alright, fine. This area will be whatever. What's it gonna call? Oh yeah, something about stabilizer, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem is there are so many other plots I could build. A new settlement, a new life. Come on, I'll just do this. Right. Then, now what? One part done. Talk to Proctor Ingram. I really want to shoot somebody now.
Okay, first you need to build the stabilized reflector platform.
Done.
If
Now talking
Dom
to
and
Proctor
Ugly
Ingram.
had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Oh, you already built that?
Yeah.
Proctor Ingram.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes.
Then you need to build the beam emitter, the relay dish, and then the console.
Yeah, first let me talk to her. Yes.
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything.
You're gonna also need to build
I know
2
some of that might as
generators
well be in
because you need
Greek,
20
so
units
I'll
of
be around
power.
if you have any questions.
Big ones, I believe. Right.
Yeah, the ones that do 10
Looks good,
10 power each.
I'll get to work right away.
I wish I
You're
had
gonna
your
need
confidence.
2 of the
one last thing before I forget. It's
10 power
important that all the
generators.
components are wired together so all the pieces
Because in total
are on
you
a
need 20
single
units of
grid.
power.
Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
I think we should increase. We should hopefully have enough stuff. I think if the Brotherhood is giving us the stuff, I hope we have enough stuff to make. Alright, now what? Okay, control will be here. No, relay dish. Keep it here. Keep the relay dish here. Control room will be somewhere here because we're crazy.
Of course.
Now what? Right, and now it's the fun part. The molecular needs a military grade chip. Where do we get that? Damn it! It needs a military grade circuitry. Alright, while Proctor Ingram's does her work, I have to go and find a military grade stuff. I think I can go to my... Oh, I can just go to the Brotherhood, to Diamond City and buy it. Hopefully they have it.
Or... alternatively, you could connect this settlement to Sanctuary. You could go to Sanctuary and send someone out to this settlement.
Too much work.
But it might save you more work later down.
Why? That's not much to make.
There's other components you still need to build.
Let's see. I need to get a horse, a man's horse. I'll be right back.
Okay. Meow. So now we are on the meow. We follow the stories of the central government. Now, you see, the central government was formed from the necessary needs of the reverse hypocrisy of the forward hypocrisy to the forward statement of cookies. What? Excellent. Indeed.
Okay, someone named Mikhail. Where the hell I am now? Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Damn it. I'm supposed to go
I can't help you with that one.
Yeah. I I went to the wrong area. I went to the... Okay, found it. Diamond City, here we come. I found it hilarious that Diamond City is the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Question, is it green?
I think it's purple.
Yeah. Maybe after this we could do a research mission and get some money. We do get paid actually. Hopefully.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
Why is the child running?
He's obviously a synth.
Shooting.
Destroy him.
Children are not supposed to run like that. Alert. Shoot. Damn it, why can't we kill children?
Hi there.
Elizabeth is against it.
Children should be murdered, not be petted, as there's nothing to fear to kill them.
I'll be honest with you, my problem with it is it's kind of immersion breaking.
It is, yeah, I know.
We don't have it. It's inconceivable.
But there is a mod to deactivate it, so if you want to. A Chinese sword. Chinese. A Chinese officer sword. Nice. But no. I'm a wanderer. I don't...
Actually, you know what's funny? There was a GIF in the VPOP Discord server about Skyrim. And it was called because sadly I am the king of Skyrim. Right?
Yeah.
And so it had someone like a child.
You went off. You went off, man. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Chris. Please note my network is very weak, man. I couldn't hear you.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Say again? Sorry, your net...
No, I'm just not gonna bother.
Why?
Because it's gonna keep happening.
Plastic. Okay, what should I buy again? Military grade stuff, right?
Yeah.
Military. Damn it, no military. Why there's no military here? There should be military. Please, don't do this to me. Damn it, no military. Good news, at least I can buy gear and plastic. So. Not a total based. Is it biometrics? No, it's not. It's not bio. Damn it, I think I had to go to Commonwealth and see. Yeah, trade.
According to this, MYRNA at Diamond City Surplus sells them.
I am in Diamond City Surplus.
Okay.
That's where I bought all the craziness. I always buy
Let's see
from
what you got.
that, but they don't have it, man. Like people.
They must be sold out.
Yeah, like people really buy stuff. They also sell. Fun fact: they also sell bobby pins, and not only that, the things that we need. ASM sensor for $0. They have an ASM sensor which is from a mod, but they don't have what we need. That sucks. That's stupid. No, I don't think they have.
There are also 2 at Watt Consumer Electronics.
I don't know where is that.
Okay. Robots also drop them when you kill them.
Yeah, that's true. I have to find a robot though.
Also, do you think you might have one of them at your settlement?
I think so. I have killed so many robots while in the past. I might have raided them. I'll check real quick. Sanctuary Hills, here we come. Sanctuary Hills. Sanctuary Hills. I actually thought it'll be here because it'll be easier for Jackie to get all this stuff. Maybe in the future we should play Vampire Masquerade. Really want to play that game.
That would be awesome. Also, a much less intensive game.
It's a roleplay game, I heard, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want. I really want to try that. I played Star Wars and I finished it, but I haven't played this. Must check it out.
Oh. Just to give you an idea of the insanity, there is a character class that you could choose that is a character that is insane.
What? Really?
Yeah. You can choose in Masquerade to play as a character that is absolutely 100% bonkers. And so all your replies are bonkers.
That's hilarious. Can you romance some of your characters? That's actually, I'm curious. Because it's a very old game. It's like, it has the source engine. How old it is.
There are a lot of patches as well.
Yeah, there is also a lot of, there is also a mod that patches everything, allegedly. It's, the recent one is a 2011 version, the recent, very recent. So I think it's good to see the community taking the mantle of the developers. That's actually hilarious.
Yeah, since the studio is no more.
Yeah. Apparently there is a possibility because what's his name again? Not name, it was Troika Studios. Even though it disbanded the chief of Troika Studios and the deputy chief of Troika Studios, they are working in different gaming companies now. Apparently they're coming back together to make one final, according to him, dream project. I wonder what it is.
Who knows?
I hope it is like, again, they're going to go and do that. Who knows?
I'll be honest with you. The Vampire Bloodlines things is probably... okay, you understand how, like, say, some games have what we call hub worlds?
Yeah.
Right? So, this game uses the hub world idea a lot. But has things go on in the hub world that most games would not normally have.
Like,
the idea is there's missions, there's characters that can be uniquely interacted with.
So is it going to be like Mass Effect? Is that what you're in?
It's not the size of Mass Effect. It's I'm trying to think of what game to kind of compare it to. So you have a giant city that kind of expands out, and then you get access to like larger hubs, and you can still visit all the other hubs as well. You start off with a smaller one that has like specific buildings that you can go and check out. What's interesting is that there are people that you can pay to suck their blood. What's funny is you actually, I apologize. There is another, you know how I said there was one character class you could pick that's insane?
Yeah.
There's another character class that cannot be seen in public.
That's really cool.
Because it is so monstrous that if it was viewed in public, it would cause an instant Masquerade violation.
Meaning that everybody start killing themselves.
Essentially, I think when you hit 3 Masquerade violations, the vampires come after you.
Oh.
The idea is you're supposed to keep the secret of the vampire society, and you have like a 3-strike system.
Like basically like YouTube. 3 strikes and we'll kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But there's also another system that's interesting. It's called Humanity.
Okay. This is a deep game listening to.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of stats. Like this is like it has a very deep RPG system. There's a lot of skills, and there's also a lot of stats. Your humanity, if you run out of as you lose humanity, your character starts suffering some negativities. But to explain, when your character
I'm occupied at the moment.
needs to feed, right? And if you push that too far, you might lose access to your character, and your character will start murdering innocents.
Oh my.
As you murder innocents like a monster, you start losing humanity, and the more often you might lose control of your character.
Really?
To Hungrous Rages. So, you always want to make sure you got some blood packs on you.
Makes sense. Alright, I have 2 large generators. We can fix it. 1.
Yeah, we can fix it.
And keep 1 more here. 2. Alright, now we should power them up, I believe. We are going to fix it. We are going to fix it.
We can fix it.
We have powered the... Now one problem. We need to have another one. We need to have 1 more. Damn it. We need to have 1 more generator. Okay. Change it to here and all connected. Roger that. I think I need 1 more generator. Oh damn it. Oh, never mind, I have 5. So this is going to be the most weirdest experiment, but hope it works. Alright, all set. Power is on. The wires are on. All set. Roger. See, Chris, this is why you had to always listen to the Jack. Alright.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete.
Everything's fixed, sir.
Ready to put it to the test?
Hell yeah, sir. Ready to go.
Absolutely. I'm ready
SWAT
to go.
team is ready.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Sir, yes, sir.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully.
Allow the
Once you've
dance,
entered
love
the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
That was a mistake.
It's a valuable resource. It was a mistake to let her leave.
Agreed. I wish our predecessors would have had your foresight. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on. and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that information is classified. I'm sure you understand. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
So yes, sir, let's do this! Today, sir, we're going to kill the Institute. Ready, Knight? Switch the switch. Shoot everybody. Shoot him. Shoot them.
Push the button.
Oh, I was supposed to push the button. Damn it!
Refrain from opening fire inside the Institute. It could jeopardize our entire mission.
Push the button, lady. How do I? Okay, freaking I'll go and
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
I am ready. Let's do this.
Alright. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find it.
I'm in it already now. Switch the switch. Switch it!
Proctor Ingram?
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
I said I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Alright. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind.
I am in! Do it!
Push the button!
I'm frozen! Bugged. Game is bugged.
Your assignment, soldier.
I am stuck! I am stuck!
Let's see. Relays
Oh,
dialed
never mind, I'm
in.
not stuck.
Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal.
It's just a
Cross
red
your
letter day, I'm
fingers.
sorry.
I'm inputting the code now.
Do it!
There's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting.
Dr.
It's gonna
Lee is
take
a
a minute or
valuable
two
asset.
to lock in.
If any
By
harm
the
comes
way,
to
this little trip you're
I'm holding
taking
you
is a heck of an
personally
opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute.
I don't
and
care,
what
do
they're up
it!
to. I put a clever little program on this holotape
But what about
that'll
that
scan
cat?
the network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well,
Refrain from opening
looks
fire
like
inside
we
the
have a winner.
It could jeopardize our
RF
entire
wave
mission.
capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1.
Do it!
Stay safe, soldier.
I'll think about that part, but you do it. Alright, we're here. Roger, we are coming to take over the world. SWAT team is inbound. SWAT team, Jackie is inbound.
Hello.
Father is talking to me.
SWAT team, shoot Jackie,
I
quickly.
wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss...
I'm here for Sean!
Please, step in.
Sean!
There'll be a lot of Sean yelling as soon as you meet someone.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us.
You all are animals.
I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Nice. Very fancy.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival.
Is that true?
Decades of research, countless
It's
experiments,
impossible!
trials,
It cannot be
a shared
true!
vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground.
Search your
Someday,
feelings,
perhaps, we can
Jackie.
show them what
You
we've
know it to
accomplished.
be true.
But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Yes.
You are here
for Sean!
Sean!
Take me to him. Take me to him. I am your father, by the way. So take him to me. I am your father. A hilarious one. Ah! Lovely. It's Sean!
Sean?
Sean?
Huh? Yes.
Sean!
It's really you, Sean?
Sean?
No.
Imagine Sean seeing a person like this with power armor.
Who are you?
That'll scare anybody, actually. I am your father.
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Dad's here now.
Yes, it's me, your dad.
I'm here, Sean.
I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father.
Please, Sean!
Talk to me. Just open the door.
Love me, Sean.
Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
That person. Take my gun out. Take it.
Sean. Yes, no.
Okay, I'm going to save. It's the leader of the institute. He should be eliminated.
Line 23, recall. Serious.
You took my Sean away. You're going to recall him? Die!
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated.
Why can't I shoot him?
He's a prototype, you understand.
How dare him? Die, Sean. Die. Die, Sean. Die! Sean is dead. Sean is dead.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Bye, Sean.
So serious.
I'm going to take your clothes. Now let me rescue my real Sean.
I am equipped with
Please come out.
Institute sensors.
It's stuck.
Sean, it's stuck. Soldiers are coming now by their way. They come in the hundreds after they kill their father.
Cannot escape detection for long.
Anyways, that was a very interesting turn of events. Well, reload it. Don't worry. This is why I have the power of turning time itself. This is one of the biggest secrets of the power of Chris.
The power of friendship.
Problem is, my game is stuck. Literally, my game is stuck. Damn it. Damn it! I think, yeah, something happened. Damn it, my game is not responding. Come on! What? Okay, my game is stuck. Yep, my game is stuck. And it might crash.
No.
Oh, never mind. It's unstuck. Ah, shit. Why is it not working? My game is like terribly stuck.
It doesn't love you anymore.
It's because RAM is now really full. Yeah, my RAM is too full. And also it's taking so much memory.
Sean.
Yeah, just right now I'm just staring at you looking at a map.
Yeah, now it's fixed.
Yay.
Fascinating.
Listen, do not shoot father.
The child's responses were not.
Yeah, the game doesn't have an explanation for that.
He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Okay, this is gonna be hilarious. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know.
The real Sean.
You've gone to such lengths.
Be right back. My alarm is ringing.
I can be sarcastic or I can say answer. Oh well, Chris is gone, so curse him. I'm joking.
This really is a matter of importance.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean.
You are Sean? Are you really Sean? You look like a robot.
Your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun.
Oh, it's
you
fine.
lost. But then
What
you
happened?
learned that your son was no longer
Well, my alarm was going off,
but a 10-year-old
and then the cat
boy.
decided to open all the
You
doors.
believed that 10 years had passed. Is
And
it
I
really
don't want
so
my family
hard to
murdering
accept
me.
that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here
You know me, I don't like being murdered.
raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
That wasn't right.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world.
I actually don't
At that
believe he's
time,
Sean. Do you think
the year
he's Sean? To be honest.
2227.
There's so
The
many
Institute
conspiracy
had made
theories.
great strides in synth production.
That says he's not Sean.
But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far.
Damn, he's
The
having a
human
seizure.
being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, After discovering records from Vault 111, an infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed.
I'm falling asleep listening to this.
And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics
exposition
used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am
Why
their
is so
father.
boring?
Through science,
Why
we
is
are
so
family.
serious?
The synths, me, and you.
Is it over? Really? Really? I don't believe you. Shall I say I don't believe you? I still don't believe him.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted, but it's the only truth I can offer you.
Go to a time machine and turn into an infant. I want to see you as an infant. Prove it then.
You're my son. Then prove it. Now.
I've already told you how I came to be here. I don't know what further proof I can offer that would convince you. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you.
Yes, I shot him.
Let's just talk.
In the alternative timeline, I shot you before you even decided to answer, right?
Yes.
Alright, let's talk.
Alright. Let's talk then.
Oh, no, don't talk.
I know you must have questions.
Oh, come on.
Please.
More exposition activated.
Anything I can do to help you understand.
Don't worry, there's exposition for the exposition.
I'll just say no more. Okay, I'll just say Omada.
Mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was...
Terrible.
I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? I'm going to kill him now. How dare he talk stuff like that?
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place? Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest about it now. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret.
Yeah?
And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Throw a gun and shoot your head. So maybe that could ease my mind.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I
by
am
the way, still no
acting
comments.
director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point.
It's weird that it's evening
It's
actually.
a responsibility
and usually
I take
they should
very
have
seriously.
people watching.
The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope.
Friday night, you're also
No matter
competing
what
with
those
Friday
above
night
ground might
TV.
think of us.
Damn it, I forgot. TV, damn you TV.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us.
But fear of
Whatever
itself!
you've seen
That's what I've been telling
there,
everyone.
I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Take a gun and pull the trigger. That might ease my mind.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here.
Really?
It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision.
I mean,
The
my faith in a
Institute
lot
took
of this
advantage
stuff.
of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and His usefulness far beyond.
Are you feeling on
normal
purpose?
Human
Should be the better
lifespan.
question.
He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs.
By blowing this some problem.
Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing
Head is
here.
twitching like hell.
I've helped to build a life for myself and
His face is tired.
Institute.
Indeed.
And now, after all these years,
After
you
I
have
think
an
talking and
opportunity
bowing
to
me
help
down, I'm so bored after hearing him talk that I want to shoot him in the
Isn't
head.
that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment.
So bored.
I assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you
I don't know
would be
why.
more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
Not worth it.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
Wait, Lee?
They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them.
Is this the doctor
And then
that we
we'll
are supposed to
discuss what
kidnap?
comes next.
For the Brotherhood,
Yeah?
all you have to do is find Virgil's lab notes, and she'll leave on her she'll just leave based on you revealing that.
Wow. What weird scientist.
Well, no. Basically, she thinks. See, the thing is, the Brotherhood had her do experiments, and she got disheartened with the Brotherhood. But she doesn't realize it could be worse. You could be disheartened by terrible things that the organization you're working for is doing. Let's just say, like, while the Brotherhood may be slightly sketchy, the Institute has no problems on making people disappear.
I think she knows that by now.
She doesn't think the Institute is evil. So, giving her this evidence will push her over the edge.
Fascinating. Where is the evidence?
It's in Virgil's lab, which you need to go to anyway to get the cure for him, which you agreed to do.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Where do I get the cure?
From his lab.
Where is his lab? In the Institute?
Yeah. It's in the Institute somewhere.
Must be bioscience. He's a bioscience engineer anyways.
Something like that.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
Doc.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all
Sean! That's what kept me going.
Sean!
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting
well,
as some
you've
of the other
been streaming for 2
but
hours.
it's at least as important.
Oh, wow.
So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm tired, I don't know why. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources.
I think you should rename this episode Exposition.
I think so.
Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
I want to know now.
Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the tree roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course.
All
We're all
systems
looking
nominal.
forward to working with you.
Excuse me.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Alright. Is it normal? That's the big question. How normal it is. I think you can see what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to shoot him in the head. I just want to know. He said it's normal. I want to know how normal it is after that. That's a genuine question. I think it'll be really normal. It'll function even well.
Power armor? What would you need that for?
To kill you guys, that's what.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Oh, you're actually murdering these people, aren't you?
Your needs are being seen to.
I didn't start killing.
When I started seeing you target people, I'm like,
I'm targeting, like I'm planning. I'm just looking at the plan. I'm just doing a military sweep, planning if we try to raid how we're going to do it. Have to be secure. Bioscience, here we are. Bioscience.
Read, sir.
yeah, you have to find the FEV labs that are shut down.
What is FUV?
FEV? Super mutants.
Is there a lab like that in the institute?
Yes, that's how Virgil got turned into an FEV.
Oh, where is that?
It's in Virgil's lab.
Where is Virgil's lab?
Which is obvious. It's the place that you're not allowed to go to. And you're gonna have to find a secret way to get in.
So I've had to put everything else to one side. I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10.
I don't know its exact location. I know it's somewhere where you're not supposed to go, and the game will try to stop you from going there.
For so long up there, don't you think?
Because the Institute decided to cover up what happened to Virgil.
I try not to think too much about it.
Oh, they don't know what
We have
happened.
more than enough to occupy ourselves here.
No, they do. They're hiding from the other members what happened to Virgil.
Why?
Because they were doing FEV experiments.
Very brainy, right?
Which is really stupid.
I know. In a small lab like this, I wonder why they did it.
How can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes.
I found a way. No, this is not the lab. Technical documents, I need them. That's where I get paid.
Also, yeah, if you could find the research for her proving that, you know, they were doing FPP experiments, which will make Dr. Lee not very comfortable working with the Institute anymore.
Dr. Lee, why did you turn to the dark side of the Force? Alright, I should load holotapes. What holotape should I load?
Missile command.
I wish there was something like that.
There is.
Really?
Mm. There's a bunch of little games you can play on your Pip-Boy.
Oh. Initiate network scan. Do it now. Initiate it. Got it. All done. So Agent Jackie has got the tape. Right. That's cool. Oh, damn.
Did you find the research notes?
No. I got what I wanted to. Inject a
What's that?
holotape. The network scanner. Got it. Now we can get paid. Well, I was doing my job and I saw some interesting computer games on the Institute. Lovely. Why does a chimpanzee in a freaking institute?
Dr. Holdren's synthesis.
I still want a gorilla.
Showing promising results.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren,
Carly,
head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine.
Oh, come on.
Our most important directive...
You know, this might be a good stopping point because there's going to be a lot of expositions here.
To that end, we cultivate
And I think you need a fresh
for use
viewpoint on
medicine.
this.
We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a
I think this is the first time you get to sit and play and stare at the amazing wonderness that is the Institute. And I think some of that is lost because of
You guys can't do.
that we're
Hard
both
work
kind
and
of out of it.
ingenuity. Any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is.
Yes.
But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
No, don't. It's synth gorillas? I'll just ask.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Really cool, right? Oh, please note you're out. Network went out. There was a network outage.
No, not network outage.
Damn it. I think is this the sliding door? It's going somewhere. I can feel it. I can feel the lab. I'm sniffing it.
Gosh.
Damn it! Didn't. Oh no! I can sniff it. I can fancy goods. I'm taking all these guns, ammo boxes. Getting a lot of fusion cells out of this. So it's not a cool. It's locked. Ah, damn it! Nice boxes, stims. I'm getting a lot of good, cool, free stuff here. A lot of cool stuff. I found a lab. Found it, Chris.
Yay.
This is why you have to always have faith with Jakie. If we eat labs, we're in. Nice. So now, oh, damn it, they have even booby trapped. Nobody can keep Jakie out. Oh, so that's what happened. Damn, it's a mess.
You can see maybe why they wanted to clean that up.
Yeah, I think it'll scare any scientist. This doesn't have anything. Drinking glass. I think, yeah. I can see why they want to hide it though. At least there's a lot of fusion cells. Steve. On the bright side. Shit. Damn you guys. Really, why are you all firing at poor Jakie?
The reason is a bit complex.
You shall not shoot. Damn it, how did I die? How?
There's a super mutant in there.
What? The hell, I thought the institute was very safe.
Not really.
That's it.
I thought the institute was so safe that nothing could possibly happen.
I think you're just lying to yourself now.
Simple, I'm taking out my rifle. Pistol takes a long time. Take out my rifle. Take out the authority. Now shoot them. With the authority.
With righteous authority.
All shot. There's a super mutant in there, I'm going in.
Resetting threat level.
Oh. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. There's robots.
Sweet.
Nice, first try. Cool. deactivate. That is lucky of me because that was first try actually. Open the doors. I'm going to inject myself with sexy serums that I have been stocking up. So I think that's stocked up. Okay, so now what's next?
Did you get his the thing that Virgil wanted you to get?
What does he
and
want
then
me to
did
get?
you find the? He wants you to help him carry himself.
Holy hell! Damn robots! Damn you robots shooting! Firing! Fire! Fire! You robots are all the same! He died. This is why you have to be really careful when you're with the robots. And I realized something stupid. I'm full.
I don't understand, but okay.
I'm full in a sense. Basically, I will be walking very slowly.
I see. Sounds like a small issue.
Yes, but don't worry. It's not a big one. At least some action out of all the expositions.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yes. Alright. Let's see stim packs. Nice. Black Institute. Stim packs. Fusion cells. Fusion cells.
Fusion cell detected. Distributing cookies.
Stim pack. Good news is at least there's a lot of stuff to steal. Bad news is I don't have my partner.
Yes, because you don't know how to dance.
Damn people are all over the place shooting me. Shit. Wait, that means the scientists didn't know that was FMV station? Is it that secret? Oh wow, a dead super mutant. And a house cat. Damn, and I lost you again. Well, Chris, I believe the super mutant ate the cat. That is why you must not get cats, and then super mutant. Damn it!
Ow.
Sorry I yelled at you.
No, that's fine.
Oh well, just curious, how long am I streaming?
A little over 2 hours.
Oh, cool.
2 hours and 18 minutes and 35 seconds. When did you want to call it quits for tonight?
2 hours and what?
2 hours, 18 minutes, and 35 seconds. Now it's 2 hours and 19 minutes. Oh, I just watched you die. When did you want to call it quits for tonight?
Maybe in 3 hours time. So what time is it now?
3 hours?
I mean,
Okay.
what I mean 3 hours is like the mark should be 3 hours.
Oh, that will be at 10:30.
Okay, so no, what time is it now?
It's 9:30.
Oh, okay.
So that'd be 40 more minutes. So that will be about 10:14. Are you gonna make it for like 40 more minutes?
I think I can.
Okay.
I hate the freaking bobby pins. Why is this so freaking hard? What the? Ah, finally!
Nice.
Curse you guys. Alright, got all the weapons and got all the health I need.
Yay!
Damn it! Ah, it's a folder. No, that's not. That's not it. How beautiful. Oh, oh. Why there's so many doors locked? Is that where they keep their super mutants?
Maybe.
Apparently they even feed super mutants cat meat. That means Virgil is a monster. See, cat meat and a kickball. Actually, that's kind of stupid. Why did they do a super mutant experiment in a small area? Anything could happen.
Because the Institute wanted results?
I mean, seriously, you must have a big, huge laboratory for that. Not in a small flow.
Yes.
There's the super mutant. I hope he had a nice time. Damn it, I'm about to die. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. Damn it! Done. Damn it!
I believe in you.
Alright. Alright. Let's hope and pray we don't get munched to death. Slam. No. Is it win? Down.
Just watching you getting shocked by the Tesla coil as you panicked on what to do with the Tesla coil.
Approved. Found it. Stop all turrets, please. Sesame. Doors open. Operation Jackie is on the way. Holy hell! Jesus Christ. Really? Wow, that was a shock. I didn't expect to see super mutants still in the beakers. I wonder if I can release them. Now I know how to destroy the institute. Release the super mutants. There's so many buttons. What to press?
I just watched you hack the computer, and you scared me. With the last chance that would have locked you out, you just randomly picked one, didn't you?
Maybe. Experimental serum. Got the serum. I got the serum. I don't know about the lab notes
though. Do you see any computers in here?
Oh, I accidentally exited the lab. Damn it. Get me in. Alright, I mean. Ah, there are computers. There we are. Thank you.
Also, I saw some... Oh, dude, it wasn't experimental serum. There was physically something called Virgil's notes, and you ignored those on the other side table.
I didn't even see them. No, it says microscope. Better clipboard.
Oh no, I'm saying there was physically something that said Virgil's notes. You looked at them and then you walked away.
No. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was on one of the tables.
It says bladder clipboard. I think
it's next to the terminal. There's...
Ah, Virgil's notes.
Personal record, Dr. Brian Virgil. This will
So
likely
you found
be my
him?
last recording.
Yeah, found him.
My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied.
Damn.
We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it?
Because he's crazy.
If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop.
Alright, now you should go
Anyone
talk
should
to
find
Lee.
this After I'm gone. Know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan.
Okay, I'm
Virgil didn't like the idea of the FEV thing and he didn't want to do it anymore.
I found it fascinating that he injected himself with it.
If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
He considered the experiment inhumane.
Yeah, it is. You're kidnapping people to turn them into mutants. Isn't that inhumane enough? Alright, laser grid deactivated. Here we are. Oh, it was in the biolab all this time. I was right then. Logic logic and common sense does work sometimes. The world of Fallout, right?
Sometimes. I'm sorry, like, you'll have to forgive me, like, this was like 2 years ago, so my remembrance may always be doubtful.
Ah, it's fine. Anyways, found it. I nearly died. Imagine if I was without the power armor and did all that.
That would have sucked.
Indeed. Sorry, I had to drink some tea. Alright, back. Let's go and see where is Dr. Lee again. Can't remember where. What is she? Maybe medical.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk about that.
I just want to have fun destroying the mother base.
Remember to finally give her the good news.
She's been at it for over 2 hours.
No, this is Nathan Fillmore.
What is she even testing?
Nathan Fillmore.
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Oh, that's what she's doing. Dr. Fillmore. Wow. Dr. Fillmore.
That was productive.
Dr. Lee Fillmore. Lee. Chinese Lee, how are you?
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
I'll just say I'm new, right?
Oh, did you find her?
Yeah, I found her.
You must think I'm some kind of idiot. Father may have given you the keys to the castle, but I still decide who goes in and who goes out of my laboratory.
Damn.
So why don't you just run along and let me get back to work?
I'll be sarcastic.
Is this how you treat everyone? Or are you just putting on the charm for me?
I wasn't aware that I had to answer to you at all. You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I'm sent by the Brotherhood of Steel.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
You're working for the enemy.
You need to stop working for the enemy and come work with us.
Ah, there's the old Brotherhood spirit. I'd almost forgotten how much I missed the intimidation and the threats. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood?
Because the Institute is the devil.
What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
We don't lie.
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil.
Oh, that doctor.
Several months
How
ago,
is he?
there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood
You know what killed him?
consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I'll give you.
I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see.
Right, Chris? How did you know, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. Here it is.
Here you go.
I read her
Apology.
mind.
This better not be a waste of my time.
Ah, no. Just listen to it. It's beautiful. It's good poetry. And put it on loudspeaker as well.
The whole program is shut down. If not for me, at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal, treason.
How was it? How do you like the documentary? I found it hilarious that my name is Jackie Lee. Who knows, you could be my future granddaughter.
lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went.
Yes, listen to Jackie.
All those years of loyalty.
Listen to Grandpa Jackie.
For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
I'm watching her listen to it now.
I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Tell whoever sent you you've regained the services, Dr. Lee.
Who knows, it could be Jackie Lee's granddaughter. Who knows? We can never know. Right? The alternate universe. Where everything is different. And where Chris becomes the machine gun in Wielder. Alright, now what? Oh yeah.
Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
Go to hell, Liam. You're terrible at everything you do. You're a failure in life.
She's a super scientist. You just convinced to leave the Institute.
No, not her, Liam. Another boy who said about I'm as good as my father.
Oh, okay.
Not
You're here.
Glad you made it. Robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the target.
Be careful wearing that. You might be mistaken for a Brotherhood of Steel soldier.
Go to hell, you freaking causer, freaking idiot! Bye, boom.
Oh, now you need to go. Now you need to go see
Virgil.
Virgil.
As it is between us, pretty much all.
Yeah, I can talk to this guy, right? This jackass.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results.
Doctor.
So.
Why do you have your laser rifle out?
Justaneo,
to kill
acting director of the Synth Retention Bureau.
You understand you move slower with that out.
We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near
future. Put it away to move
Despite
faster.
Your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No issues.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong
Not
hands.
true, but never mind.
The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser,
What?
a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the
No,
surface.
about since it'll fall into wrong hands.
That have escaped
Not
the
true,
Institute.
they are just
They
monsters
are
down
highly
there.
self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered them.
The real question is,
fact,
why were they
I'd
continuing
very
to
much
research
like
into
to know
something
how
that
you
was
defeated
stupid?
But,
FEV.
yeah, that was stupid. I don't know why. Father really
I'm no
wants to kill
stranger to
people, that's why.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run.
I actually feel bad she thinks Virgil is dead.
Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Well, no, the
I'd like to know
holotape says
more
he's
about
not
the synth
dead.
reclamation process.
Fine.
So she now,
Once
Dr.
a
Lee
Courser
now
has
knows
located
he's
a rogue
alive.
synth, It uses that synth.
And the way she sees it, if they would lie about something like this, this was just a scientist decided he didn't agree anymore and left,
In those
and
cases where the
suggested
procedure
that
is
he was dead,
the synth returns to duty with no memory of its
and also lied about his
All too
research.
often we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit.
What do you think that will do with trust, right? See, the Brotherhood may have not always treated her best, but they didn't necessarily lie to her. They always told her what she was working on, and they're always very much, you know, when someone dies doing something, they mention that the person died doing it. They didn't just pretend the person died because it's convenient.
Reasons.
Yeah, it's called about being honest.
Oh, I know why Aberton farm is dying. No water. Damn it. Everybody has no water. Century Hills too happy. Alright, I had to fix that once I go to the underworld. Alright, so now time to return to Virgil and give him his cue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rocky Cave, here we go. Speaking about Virgil, how the hell are we going to get Dance?
If we stay here too long.
Oh, he's with me, never mind.
Yeah, you've been institutionalized.
I am institutionalized, yes. From by the Institute. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I thought he was supposed to be here.
And serve.
Where are you, monster? Oh, there you are.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
It did, but I pulled myself together.
I suppose you did. Now, what about the serum? Did you find it?
Yeah, it is.
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see.
Well, at least something good happened in the research. He can cure super mutants now.
Density gradient is high.
Right?
Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands of...
I wish I could cure strong now. If I could.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works.
Injection.
All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
It'll work. Don't worry.
I hope so. We just have to let the retrovirus run its course. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
But now he's in the middle of a radiation storm. Doesn't he realize that?
Yeah.
Like, if I had taken the injection after I get out from the radiation glowing sea, I wouldn't mind. But now he's in the middle of it. And no protection at all.
But maybe, I don't think he wants to leave.
Oh. You could always head to the Brotherhood of Steel. They always want hands.
Alright, and then we just have to come back in like a couple of days and see if it worked.
No, what's this citizen service? I can't remember that game. Sorry, the citizen something about service.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Yeah, what's that? Is that from a movie or?
Yes. It's from an epic movie called Starship Troopers.
So it's basically you have to serve in the military in order to get citizenship.
Yes. Essentially, if you want to vote, you have to serve in the military to gain citizenship.
Damn, but that sucks.
Well, here's an interesting thing that kind of comes with that. Say you're from a rich family. You want that rich authority, you have to go serve in the military just like everybody else.
I wouldn't mind anyways. My whole family was in the military, so I wouldn't mind. If that was a rule like that, that'll be interesting, right?
Yeah.
Imagine the US actually does that. That'll be cool.
Well, then, the problem is, our Constitution kind of guarantees citizenship without military service.
Yeah, I know, but imagine if we amend it. That'll be like that'll be really the world.
Well, we probably wouldn't be a democracy anymore. I think that would be a stratocracy or something like that.
It'll be a military republic. Sorry, it'll be like that.
Would do to you.
But it'll be interesting. There won't be a Democrat. Don't you realize that, right?
Yeah. Alright, yeah, it would be a stratocracy.
Yeah, basically. A statocracy is like space terminology, but it'll usually be a military republic. But I don't think any country has a law like that. Except North Korea. North Korea, no. Maybe. Not sure. Must do a little research.
So, say a stratocracy,
I wasn't worried.
where the military's political power is not enforced or even supported by other laws, which makes it different than a military dictatorship or a military junta. Rather, stratocracy is a form of military government in which the state and the military are traditionally or constitutionally the same entity, and the government positions are always occupied by commissioned officers and military leaders. Citizens with mandatory or voluntary military service or who have been honorably discharged have the right to elect or govern.
Cool, right?
There you go. Citizens with mandatory or voluntary military service or who have been honorably discharged have the right to elect or govern. There you go.
That's cool, right? All I have to do is serve the military. Wish that was something
Military's
like that.
political power is supported by law, the Constitution, and the society. A stratocracy can therefore be considered a blah blah blah, and does not necessarily need an autocratic by nature in order to preserve its right to rule.
Alright, we have to just, we'll play this. But actually, I don't think they exist, unfortunately. I really wish they did.
They did.
That's long time
Burma was a stratocracy all the way up to 2011.
Really? Never mind then. I might have been ignorant.
They changed their constitution in 2010 that moved them away from that. Let's see. Here we go. Also, the United Kingdom oversees territory, the sovereign base areas of Akrotiri and Dhekelia on the island of Cyprus is also a stratocracy. The British forces of Cyprus govern the territory, with Major General James Illington serving as administrator from February 2017.
Kind of makes sense because certain parts of Cyprus is occupied by the Brits and certain parts are occupied by Turkey. It's a very complicated matter. Anyways, let's play this.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, that is an example of a modern day stratocracy.
Doing this or what?
Yeah, but not on a massive scale, unlike Burma. Except Burma, like on a massive scale, unfortunately.
Yeah, historically though, that would be, there are, for example, the Cossacks. Remember them?
Yeah, they were stratocracy, I remember. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah. I call it a military republic because that's what it is, actually, more than... never mind, I might be stupid.
And for fictional ones, apparently the Cardassian Union would be an example of a Star Trek stratocracy. Yeah.
I didn't know that the Cardassian Union... I thought it was what do you call? I thought it was a democracy. Maybe I might
Hey,
have not been playing the game
We're
so
talking
long.
here, right?
Anyway, let's see what's going on. Reveal weakness.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe
Isn't
Elder
he done?
Maxon gave you all of the details?
Isn't
Good
that
luck,
done?
Knight.
I think that's done. I think mission to recruit Miss Lee's done. Oh well, I'm confused.
It is.
Oh, I had to report to this guy. Okay, never mind. I was confused for a second. Time to go and meet our general. Right?
Yeah, you should go speak with the elder, remember?
Yeah, I should.
Or whoever was the one who told you to do that.
Yeah, Elder Maxim. He's the most honorable man.
I'm busy right now, Knight. You have a mission to complete for Elder Maxon. I suggest you get back to work.
Actually, I'm playing Stellarius again, and I'm playing a Statocracy. To be honest, now more than an Empire, and it's quite fun actually to see the diplomatic system. It's very new for me. Basically, General Jakie the Great always beats the military dictator, but it's kind of weird because he can't beat the scientists. But since scientists are not military personnel, she did win. Every time General Jakie gets elected. He will always get elected because there's only 3 generals in the Empire. Isn't it brainy, Chris? Sorry, I had to be evil for a second.
That's our captain of Dallas as well.
My empire is quite small there, actually. I'm surrounded with planets that cannot be colonized. Oh, the colonization of those planets are not worth the cost.
You know what's funny is I actually ended up terraforming planets.
I have to.
And then, like, I was turning all my neighbors except one into vassals.
She's on our side now.
Convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives,
Did you go tell the
we'll
guy?
interrogate
Yeah, I'm
her
telling,
aboard the
talking to
Preview.
him now.
She's been under
I
the
bet he
Institute's
really
influence
likes
for the
that.
last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase.
What's the next operation,
I want you
sir?
to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Thank you, sir! Now I must go and sell some fusion cores so I can... Really, I leveled up? Damn, now I'm 33.
Oh, did you say she's on our side?
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, did.
I feel like saying a lie so that they can shoot her on sight. Right?
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Liberty Prime.
So you're the new knight I heard about?
Reprimed.
Glad to have you on the team.
Yeah, you get the good ending because you chose the Brotherhood.
Ah, I get the awesome ending, the communist, anti-communist ending, right?
You know those.
Yeah, you get to build. You get a giant robot.
Tegan, nice work bringing Dr. Lee back into the fold. Now,
Oh, by the way,
there's something you need.
we're at the 2-hour and 52-minute mark.
Sweet.
Let me see what you
Sell
have.
some power
Got
cores
some
and...
choice weapons that just came in.
Alright, Mr. Tegan, I need you to take some of the... I can't remember. Where is fusion cores? Weapons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or ammo. I'll check ammo.
Oh, funny, just one more example of a stratocracy. Apparently Sparta was a stratocracy.
You can argue, but not exactly. It's more of a monarchy. It's a duocracy. Basically, there are 2 monarchies. sorry, I can't pronounce. Not bureaucracy. It is what do you call that? Just research term. I can't remember, but it's not exactly a stratocracy. Because
I mean, according to this, it was.
Maybe, but it's not exactly. A stratocracy is basically has the government and the military institution fused together. This has the monarchy. This has even the legislative officials were appointed by another legislative officials, and the election system was. It's very confused. The election system. Just read about it. I think it's very fascinating. I think you will love it as well, right?
Sure.
Just read about that, but it's very confusing and very complex. Because the way they elect the legislator is basically they select, the king selects 1,000 and then people have to vote an unknown characters, and the vote count is randomized and it's transferred, and then they get elected. It's more like a lottery ticket, if you're lucky, that is. It's very confusing. Even I got confused when I read it. I'm sorry, I'm a bit kind of nerd hopping a little bit.
So it was considered a oligarchy? An oligarchy is also... okay, so...
Not exactly oligarchy. An oligarchy is basically individuals that... selected individuals that control the government.
Yes.
You can call
well,
it
see,
a
stratocracy, any kind of limitation, like even a two-party rule, would be also an
oligarchy.
It's a very generic term. See, a stratocracy is a type of oligarchy.
Stratocracy, it's basically fusing the military it has democratic principles, yet it's fusing the military as a civilian for civilian purposes. That's a stratocracy. The democratic institutions is there, but the military and the lines are blurred between military and civilian institutions.
Well, that's the direct definition of stratocracy.
Yeah.
Where the lines between civilian and military are blurred.
An autocracy is basically a people of 8 or less controls the government and has major influences. And the person that controls the government, the person who is leading the government, it's one person that is leading the government, and there are other people controlling him, or at least influencing him. A selected few actually has power. It's elites. That's oligarchy. Basically like my government. Nothing, I'm not going to talk about it. Even the use of nepotism can be considered an oligarchy type government. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm going to.
Well, according to this, apparently their form of government changed a couple of times. They originally had a diarchy, but then they moved.
There we go, diarchy. That's the one. That's what I want.
Well, apparently they went away from that and they switched government types to an oligarchy.
Maybe that's what happened, but it was actually a damn it, I can't pronounce it. It's basically like two monarchs.
That was the original one. Apparently they switched at some point.
Weird though. Didn't know that they switched. It's a diarchy. Yeah, it has two monarchs. And two families influence the politics. Anyway, sorry, a bit...
Well, interesting enough, anytime in which a set of influential families, say, govern something, automatically it's an oligarchy.
Yeah, it is an... Yeah, if it's like that, then it's correct. It is an oligarchy, automatically. Because nepotism and it actually links to oligarchy. Anyway, sorry about talking about this stuff on a stream, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you get educated on this stuff. These are all, even though you're playing video games and watching us streaming, you get educated about stuff. So, is it a win? I don't know. But yeah, now is it 3-hour mark or?
I can check.
Yeah, I think it's now a 3-hour mark now.
Nope. 2 hours and 58 minutes.
It's almost there, so it's fine. By the time we do the outro, it'll be 3 hours. So yes, I love the guns and the fire in the distance. So yes, thank you for watching Intro Extra Gaming with your host Jackie, and love you guys, and awesome to see to play this game again. And as always, I have a great co-host.
Meow, DK3 tonight.
As always, hope you have a great day, great time, and see you guys next week. Maybe a different time, maybe a different day, but who knows? Only God can tell. No, I'm joking. Only the future and destiny can tell. Maybe. So thank you for watching and hope you have a great day. Bye.
Bye.